Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I...
And yet, the Bronze Bomber.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, all I can say,
all right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. This fight has a real good flow to it. That jab scores. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with the jab. Perfect counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after.
Come on, break.
And there's the bell to start round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Good counter punch. Jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match, dude. Hold that thought! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter shot. Good job by him to interrupt that combination. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. That uppercut just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. If there's anyone that can... The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You got complacent? Fight's not over.
Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you pull it right there. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break.
You're much better than this. You're much better.
There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. His stamina is off the charts.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You got on to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And he scores with the counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali. Here we go. It's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance.
And the Bronze Bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Holding nothing back here in the round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just misses with that uppercut. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about wild.
Switching off, you start to make mistakes and switching off.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with that jab. Misses with the jab. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen.
So it's onward and upward after a knock. Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falkor Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to...
This is Muhammad Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. the renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist, and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So a capacity crowd here for this. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Beautiful counterpunch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. That'll be it.
Come on.
On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both men step back for just a moment. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They miss with the jab. They exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. Nice counter. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punching. Just missing with the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Is the... Oh, no! Ali is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's... There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he scores with the counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. And down goes Wilder. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes. He's switching off.
There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Punch, counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last.
What's he doing? Let's go.
And there's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage.
Get your mind back on the top.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That counter shot lands. His stamina is off the charts. The perfect counter lands. The jab slightly off target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He still want to fight.
Let's talk about Wilder. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Stamina is off the charts. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And it appears the oh, wait a minute. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You continue.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it.